me two golden slippers. Yes, Lord, to help me get home. Gonna buy me two golden slippers to wear when I get home. When I get my slippers of gold, then homeward I will go. I'm gonna get me two golden slippers to help me get home.
Hi, welcome to Wisdom Years. I'm Wayne Morrison. That was a verse from Golden Slippers, an old spiritual that was probably around for a couple hundred years, I'm guessing. Spirituals basically came over when the slaves were brought to America because they wanted to express their feelings of faith. What I find interesting about spirituals and gospel tunes and all these older archaic songs is they often speak about home, as in home not being here but somewhere else. And I kind of wonder where that all stems from. And I have to believe that somewhere inside of us there is a feeling and understanding that we are not home. So if we're not home, where are we? That's a good question. I think we've labeled it. They tell me it's a ball spinning around the sun. But really, where are we? We go through our lives making suppositions and giving explanations for things we can't even begin to comprehend. We're floating somewhere in a massive universe, and we have no idea where that is. Not for lack of trying. I think there will be advances made in the future. I think science will probe those questions, and we will probably come up with some answers. Maybe not in my time, maybe not in yours. But I feel somewhere down the road of time, I should say, answers will be given, but they won't really supply the true answer. And the real question, I think, is if we're not home, what and where is home? I think a good place to start looking would be the NDE experiences that are documented these days. There are so many. And while some people are skeptical of them, and I understand that skepticism, I would have been one if I hadn't had my own experience. I just know in my heart and in my mind, both important factors, that NDEs are real. If we can move beyond the idea that we are sinners, then it stands to reason we could move beyond the idea that we are also going to die. I think it stands to reason that if we are not sinners, if we are not going to die, there has to be some place we are going to go. And I think a lot of glimpses into that world are found in NDEs today. So I would suggest for those who are skeptical of NDEs, look deep, because there are many, many cases of NDEs. For me, it was a couple of years after I had my experience at the age of 17 in 1972, because Raymond Moody had written a book, Life After Life, and I got to read documented cases of people who had experiences identical or similar to mine. And then many years later, a woman named Betty Eadie came along, and she wrote a book, Embraced by the Light, I think it was called. And that was astonishing to me because her experience was so in depth. And I think all of these messages being given to us from the people who have gone beyond and come back are to reassure us that we are not here to perish. And when that time comes for each of us, we'll all return home. That much I'm sure of. And I think the best thing I can do to get ready for that is to do the work of forgiveness. And maybe I should go buy myself a pair of golden slippers. Thank you very much. Please consider following.